You kept your hand on your stomach and started to go to check in. Baby, are we doing wrong by going far away from your dad? But baby, I don't think he will accept us because his standards are different and my standards are different. I hope, baby, when you grow up, you will understand. That's why I left your dad. Your mama is very weak, baby. She can't face society and others. You said to yourself and started to go towards your boarding gate while tears in your eyes. You came into your flight and sat on your seat. Then the announcement as given to keep your seat belts, and after listening this, your tears started to roll down from your eyes and you started to cry. You were crying a lot. Why I'm crying and why my heart is telling me I'm doing wrong. But what can I do? I can't face these people in society who will blame me only. Because I'm a girl. The society says only to women and not to men if anything happens like this. You were crying by closing your eyes tightly. Then the announcement has given that flight will take off soon. Then suddenly someone holded your hand and started to kissing it. Then you opened your eyes and saw one old lady who is sitting beside you and she said, "What happened, young lady? Why are you crying? You should not cry at this time. It will not good for this seed growing inside you." When she said this, you stopped crying and you shockingly looked at her. How do you know, Grandma, that I'm pregnant? You said slowly while rubbing your eyes, and she laughed at you and said, "I know, young lady, I can say it by seeing your face because I am an soothsayer daughter. Don't worry, everything will go well only, and don't cry." And daughter, this society is like this only. We should not think about society. We should do what you will think it is good and what is bad. If we look after society and not to our heart, they will kill us alive by their words. So never think what society will think for you and do what your heart says, she said with a smile, and you felt very good after listening to her words, and you too smiled at her. After listening to her words, it looks like I am doing wrong. My heart is saying not to leave him and to tell him about the baby. But I can't do anything now after coming to this extent, and I can't go back to him. You were talking to yourself, but then again the old lady said, "Don't worry, child. everything will be alright. Don't think too much. When she said this, you again got shocked and said, "But grandma, I want to go." You were saying, but the old lady cutted your words and said while smiling, "Young lady, just wait for a while and see, you both will be together," she said and looked at the other side while smiling, and you got shocked and confused. How we will be together? He don't even know that I am going away from this country, you said while looking straight as you got confused at her words. You both were sitting silently and you were still confused by her words. You both were sitting silently and you were still confused by her words. And then everything was got ready to take off the flight. Then suddenly an announcement was made. Due to some urgent issues, someone want to come inside the flight and it's order from higher officials that we should stop the flight for some time and get him inside, and we are sorry for the disturbance and please wait for some time and thank you. And after listening to the announcement, you got confused why someone wants to stop the flight and who is that person deadly want to see someone, and then the door opened and you started to see at the door. Then suddenly the old lady holded your hand and said, "Dear child, don't ever think by yourself and take decisions. Always discuss with him and take decisions, as he's the father of baby. And always don't think of others who doesn't even matter in your life, and stay happy with the person that you love." And only do what your heart says. And now you go and enjoy your life together, she said, and you got shocked and confused at her words. Then the person came inside the flight, and by seeing him, you got shocked. And he is none other than your boss and your child father, Kim Taeyong. He was coming inside with a sad face, and fear of losing you is clearly visible in his eyes, and he was looking like he is at the edge of crying. He said thank you to the pilot and to the air hostess, and he slowly moved his steps towards you, and by seeing him like this, you got shocked and you thought, are you really seeing him or are you imagining him? And you rubbed your eyes to get clarity. "Mr. Kim?" you said slowly, and he moved fastly to come to you, and slowly tears were formed in your eyes and you started to cry. He saw tears in your eyes, and automatically his eyes also got teary, and he came to you fastly. As you were sitting at the corner, he kneeled down on his knees and said you while crying. Why, and why are you doing this to me? Why you think about me like that? Don't you know me? How I will be responsible for my duties? Then why you thought to go away from me? He said while crying and you got shocked. That how he got to know about this. Sir, how you know that you were shuttering your words as you were shocked. I know, and I know that you are pregnant and I'm going to become an father. You were beyond shocked to see him like this and to listen these words from his mouth. How do you thought to hide things from me, and how? He said while rubbing your tears, which are falling from your eyes continuously. I'm sorry, sir. I don't know what to say to you, and I thought you will say me too about the baby. That's why I kept it as a secret, sir. I'm sorry. I know I did wrong by keeping this as secret. But sir, please don't tell me to about this baby. I want to keep this baby, please, sir. If you don't want this, I will only take the responsibility and raise this baby, sir. If you don't like this baby, I won't force you to take responsibility of the baby, sir. I can do alone. You were about to complete your words, but he stopped your words. I love you, and I'm ready to take the responsibility of our child. He cupped your face with his hands and said, I will ask your hand from your parents, and with your parents' blessing, I will marry you, and we will live as a happy family with our child. And don't think that I'm saying this because of baby. I am really love you, and on the day of interview only I started to fell for you, and that's why I didn't want you to go away from me, and I used to give you more work to keep you with me always, as I love you very much, and you have crush on him, but you never thought that he will also love you back, and also he will be ready to get married with you. By his words, you felt very happy and you hugged him and said, I love you too, sir. I never thought you will accept me and baby. I'm so happy, sir. Then the old lady felt happy by seeing you both together happy. Stay happy, my children, and always remember that we should talk with our partner when any trouble will come, and you should both should stand together and face it, and not to avoid each other. Then you both looked at each other and said, "We will." You both said this and attached your both foreheads together and smiled at each other while holding hands. Then Taeyong leaned towards your stomach and kept his one of his hand on your stomach and said, "Your dad and mom are waiting for you, baby. Come fast." And you smiled at him while seeing him talking with your child. To be continued.